guys, welcome back to Let's Play More. Well, let's write more. I'm always getting that incorrect. I'm so used to doing it for my video games. But let's write from my writing journal. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a character study. And this is going to be a character that I have a lot of history with. He definitely wasn't the first character I created, but I would say he probably was the first really kind of real, fully fleshed out three-dimensional character I ever created. And his name is Joshua Amron. I named him after myself for many reasons, but the one being is I do kind of see him as a foil to myself in this world. But he is definitely not me, and he never will be because he is a fictional character. And he might have some traits, but he's definitely some of, my traits, but he's definitely not me. He is more of who I wish I could be, if that makes any sense. So anyways, he is a half angel. He is half angel and half human. He is a healer and a pacifist. Okay, so those are that's kind of him in a nutshell. Let me see if I can go a little bit more in depth with him. He doesn't have any kind of formal weapon training. So basically, he's going to be useless in a fight. Well, I wouldn't say useless. Healing somebody in the midst of battle is a very useful thing. He can also alter people's, or I wouldn't say alter, but augment other people's abilities. Like he can make them faster or stronger, that kind of thing. What else can he do? Oh yes, like I said, he's a pacifist, so he isn't going to directly take part in any fighting. And and I'll be honest, he's just as likely to heal people on the enemy side than his own. He's very much a person that believes let me get this down here. Okay. That believes you don't get to choose who needs your help. You should help everyone who needs it. So that can also lead to I like that because Okay, I like that because it can lead to tension with other people in the group. Maybe they don't want him to heal their enemy. You know what I mean? What else? Oh yeah, he's is naive and will help people who simply ask for it, even if they are taking advantage of him. There we go. The character flaw. Perfect. What else can I go into with him? He lived a very sheltered life, secluded in the countryside. His parents were overprotective of him. So he doesn't necessarily know how the world works. Okay. What else can I think of for him? Oh yeah, like I said, he's all about relieving suffering wherever he can find it. And that is part of the reason he's out in the world. He's on a traveling pilgrimage to heal. Basically, he wants to make his mark on the world and find his place. And I should point out that this is him at the start of the story. He very much, during the course of it, he very much might change. Maybe he will find, maybe eventually he will find a reason to actually fight. But that's still kind of up in the air. It kind of depends, you know, if there would be something that takes place that would actually make that much of an impact on him, you know. What else? He's. I guess I could go into his physical description. He's young, about the age of a 18-year-old. Well, the equivalent age of an 18-year-old. That'd be, I mean, like, that'd be another reason he's out. He's trying to, you know, make his own way in the world too, at that age. So, he wears very plain and ordinary clothes. He's very much someone who doesn't want to stand out in a crowd. He doesn't want to draw any undue attention to himself. He's not necessarily hiding what he is. In fact, I imagine he'd freely tell anybody. It's just not a topic he speaks about, if that kind of makes any sense. He's not going to go around. It's kind of the same, you know, in real life. You're not gonna you're not going to just walk around to people you've just met and tell them, you know, how old you are, where you're from. You know, it doesn't make much sense. So the topic never comes up. So he's not necessarily hiding. I mean, if people ask him, like, how does he have these powers, he'll probably tell them. But he's not going to go out of his way to tell anybody either, because he doesn't want to draw any undue attention to himself. What else can I think of here for him? Mostly just like a simple dark blue tunic. And leather breeches. It's kind of like his everyday kind of clothing. What else? Oh yeah, he's one of those people that would sacrifice himself to help others. And what I mean by that is when he heals somebody, it takes a lot out of him. I'd like there to be a repercussion for his power, so I figured this would be that. Like, it takes a toll on him. Not necessarily like his body, but maybe his, just like his, it's almost like a piece of his soul leaves whenever he heals somebody. Maybe mentally he gets exhausted. What else can I think of? Now his healing, he was taught this by his mother. It's tied into his angel half, his angel bloodline. So his healing is a more perfect and complete form than regular healing magic. Because there is healing magic in this world, but the problem with regular healing magic, what it does is it accelerates the natural healing process of the body. So basically poisons are purged out quickly, so they can't do damage to the body. Cuts, they get healed quick, leaving scars. What else can I think of? And certain things like degenerative diseases and things like that, I imagine that won't be affected with regular healing magic, like genetic diseases and things like that. However, what he does is his healing does affect these things. Basically, it's like if you, I always kind of the real life equivalent would be like, this is technology that's going to be in the future, but it's going to be basically like gene therapy. He's actually rewriting his patient's genetic code so that it doesn't have these flaws in it. Is basically what he's doing with his magic. So I'm actually gonna look at gene therapy here, because this is, science is kind of looking in this direction to be the be all and end all of treating all sorts of different diseases. See, what it does is it allows doctors to treat a disorder by inserting a gene into a patient's cell instead of using drugs or surgery. So replacing a mutated gene that causes diseases with a healthy copy of the gene. So that's basically what he's doing with his magic. Is he's selectively targeting these genes and rewriting it so that it is a healthy copy. See, it says also the gene therapy is a promising treatment for a number of diseases, including inherited disorders, some types of cancer, and certain viral infections. The technique remains risky and is still under study to make sure that it'll be safe and effective. Gene therapy is currently only being tested for the treatment of diseases that have no other cures. Okay, so that's basically what his magic does. Like I said, regular healing magic, it doesn't do that. It just speeds up the body's natural healing process, and if the body can't naturally heal it on its own, then it's not going to do anything. I kind of like to think of it as he's basically, whereas normal healing magic tries to repair, think of it like your body is like a house. What the regular healing magic does is it tries to just repair what's already there, whereas his magic, it's like building the thing from the ground up, from scratch. It's not going to need to be repaired in the first place if you do that, right? So that's kind of like the difference. So I'm trying to think anything else that I can think of with him. I'm thinking that probably is going to be it for this character study, at least for now. Like I said, this is just how he's going to be at the start, kind of like what his background is. So there's not going to be a lot to him right now at this point, because the story is just starting. You're going to have things over the course of the story that affects him. This is pretty much just his background, right? What his personality is like. So that's him in a nutshell. he's kind of more of I wouldn't say he's I guess he would be more on the quiet side. I mean, he kind of keeps to himself. He definitely doesn't make a lot of friends. He's not, he's not one of those naturally gifted. What is the word I'm looking for? The people that can just go out and just be friends with everybody. They just have that natural charm. That draws people to them. He is not like that. So there's that at least. I should probably write that down. Okay. I think that's going to be it for this one, at least for now. The character study of Joshua. I think I'm going to do a character study next time on somebody else, another character. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Godspeed, stay frosty. See ya.